Hey everybody, my name is Shazane and welcome back to my beauty channel. Today I have a very big announcement for you guys, and I'm actually recording this video. Today is Thursday, the 9th, I believe. This video won't be up until maybe Friday night, most likely Saturday morning. And I'll explain to you in a second after I make the announcement, but I don't know, I can't really talk about much without telling you what's so big in my life, but I'm pregnant. There's one pea stick and there's two pea sticks. Can't really see the lines, but I'm pregnant. Trust me, I'm pregnant. I have been throwing up every single day for the past week and a half. I don't know exactly how far along I am. I'm thinking anywhere between 3 to 5 weeks. Because I had just recently missed my period, probably, I don't know. The last period I remember having was sometime, I can't remember the week, I can't remember my last period for the life of me. I know I got one, I just can't remember it. It was sometime after Thanksgiving, because I know I didn't have my period during Thanksgiving, and it was sometime before Christmas Eve, because I know I didn't have my period Christmas Eve. So sometime within that kind of month range, so I could be farther along than what I think I am, but that's kind of my guess. Now, this series title, this is actually the first video of this series, but this series title will be changed to the Pregnancy Diaries after this video, because I don't want to give away the announcement in the title. But this series, if you guys are kind of queasy, I wouldn't really watch this series because this is my first pregnancy. I'm going to be very open with you guys. I'm going to be telling you my excitements, my fears, my everything, from decorating the nursery, which this room is actually going to become the nursery. This right now is my closet. Like literally, you can see behind me, there's clothes lining the walls, my shoes are over there. This will be changed into a nursery, so I have to move this into my bedroom, which will be the biggest pain in the ass in the world, but it'll definitely be worth it. I am going to keep my computer in here, however, because what I wanted to do is the first week or so, I want to be able to, I kind of stay up late anyways, and I know mommy hours will definitely change my sleeping patterns, but I want to, like, if I'm watching over the baby or if I don't really want to leave the baby alone and they're sleeping, at least I'll be able to keep myself preoccupied by staying on the computer, and if they cry, they're literally 2 feet away from me. I think I'm going to put the crib over there because it's farthest away from this big open window that actually has a draft in it that we have to fix before the baby gets here. So, oh my gosh, I'm going to be a mama, so I'll tell you a little bit about myself. This video is probably going to be a little bit lengthy because it is the introduction, and I do apologize for that. But I have very mixed feelings for this. The father, you guys, if you have seen my gaming channel, you have seen the father. His name is TJ. Me and TJ have been best friends for about 9 years, and we've been dating for only... It was a year, January 1st, which ironically 2 days later I found out I was pregnant. So like, happy 1 year, here's a baby. We're not married. We're actually going to get engaged this year. And a baby was in our plans, but a baby was in our plans a year or two from now. He wanted to engage. We wanted to get married in the fall, because I love the fall. I wanted a fall wedding, so probably like September we're gonna get married, but all of that has obviously changed, and I'm young. I'm only 20 years old, so I am, not unfortunately, but I am going to be pregnant on my 21st birthday. I'll probably be about 5 months pregnant, 6 months pregnant at that time. I've never been a big drinker. I mean, me and my friends were planning on, like, going out to a bar or whatever, but you know what? Like, honestly, at first I was really upset about it because I was doing the time. My baby should be here sometime in August, and my birthday is May 31st, so May, June, yeah, that's about right. Yeah, that's about right. So at first I was really upset. I was like, man, like all my plans have changed, you know. I'm not going to be able to go out and party on my 21st birthday because I'm going to be a whale, you know. I just got my motorcycle and I can't drive that pregnant, you know. Like, at first I was thinking about everything that I couldn't do. Comic-Con's not going to happen this year, unfortunately, because that's going to be in August when the baby's born. And, I can still probably do my Halloween round where I dress up as that sugar skull. If you guys haven't seen that, I had a tutorial on my last channel. I can probably still do that. I'll just have to get a babysitter. The baby will be a couple months old by then. I know my parents are so excited to be grandparents. But like I said, at first I was thinking about all the things I couldn't do. I'm like, you know what? Like, I have the rest of my life to do that. But only 9 months to, I don't know, like, to give to, there's a baby inside me. Like, I didn't eat it either. It's just, like, a crazy feeling. And after, like, that whole, like, depression stage, I guess you could say, it only lasted, like, a day, not even. But I was like, I don't care. Like, I have the rest of my life to do that. But this little baby growing inside of me is so exciting. And I know it's gonna be tough, this whole 9-month thing. I'm terrified of giving blood. Like, honestly, guys, like I said, this is gonna be a very personal series. I'm gonna tell you everything. I've never given blood. I've never even gone to the gynecologist. I haven't been to the doctors in 3 years. And I know you guys are gonna say, like, you need to go to doctors right now, blah, 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 blah. I'm asking you from, like, the bottom of my heart to please not flood the comments with, you need to do this, you're doing that wrong, you need to be a better mother, you're doing it wrong. I know. I want to raise my child and take care of my body how I want to, and I'm going to be the best mother that I can possibly be, but it's not going to help if someone's like, wow, you haven't even been to the gyno, like, how are you planning on doing all this? Trust me, I already know. I'm already getting health insurance. I have one company that's already accepted me. I'm looking at another company. I'm doing everything that I can, and it's not like I said, it wasn't planned for this early. So I don't know. This is a very touchy subject. I don't know. I'm planning on going to the gynecologist. I'm planning on having my first appointment, but half the time they don't even take you to the first appointment for about 12 weeks. So I don't know. But, my nose is running. I really hope I'm not getting sick. That would actually really suck. Like, I'm gonna try so hard to stay as healthy as possible. Like, I've been drinking, like, nothing but water and some juices. Like, I've been trying, like, my diet was so bad. Like, so bad. Like, I swear to you, I don't know how I haven't had a heart attack yet. I have drastically changed that, specifically for this baby. And for me, because I obviously want to be around for the baby. I stopped wearing my seatbelt for quite a while after I turned 18. It wasn't really a rule anymore in New Hampshire or anything, so I stopped wearing my seatbelt. I'm back on my seatbelt. I'm taking as many precautions as I possibly can, like at work. I'm not doing any heavy lifting, which my job actually requires quite a bit, so I have a lot of help a lot of the time. If I'm washing tables with, like, bleach sanitizer, I'm wearing gloves. I'm not washing dishes at work because it has bleach in it. I'm trying to stay away from harsh chemicals. I'm doing everything I possibly can as a young kid, you know, trying to figure out what the hell I'm doing being a mother at 20. I have no idea. This wasn't, I don't know. But I'm so excited to find out the gender. I don't care either way. I want both. I will be so happy with either or. For names right now, we like Ella and Emily for girls, and we like Hunter and Brayden for boys. So, I don't know. We like Hunter better than Brayden, and we like Ella better than Emily. So, I don't know. But we'll see. That's not for a while. Like I said, I'm only about a month pregnant, so. But seriously, guys, let's, like, talk about a little bit of what I've already been experiencing only a month into it. If you've been pregnant before, maybe you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. And if you haven't been pregnant, this is kind of like, hey, this is what to expect when you're pregnant. So like I said, it's only been a month, and I didn't expect the symptoms to start right away. But, oh my gosh, I was reading up on, like, symptoms to see what's normal, what's not normal, what you should be, you know, kind of cautious about if something's happening. Morning sickness has been my worst enemy. Except for this morning, this is the only morning that I have not thrown up all day. Yeah. And it's been, like I said, 3 or 4 weeks. I'm sorry, I've been pregnant for about 3 or 4 weeks, but I've only been throwing up for maybe, like, 1.5. So it's been about 1.5 weeks of just throwing up every single morning. I didn't have an appetite. The only thing I've been eating really is like saltines. Occasionally I'll be able to like scarf down like a Pop-Tart like I have here, but I wouldn't be surprised if it came up like an hour later. My appetite's just completely changed. I actually went shopping yesterday for a bunch of cleaning supplies because I need to give my house a really, really, really thorough and deep cleaning. I want to do it now so I can, because I don't have a belly yet. I'm still flat, completely flat. There is no baby bump yet. And as there shouldn't be, because the baby's probably the size of I think it's the size of a poppy seed right now, so there's no baby bump. But I want to give it a thorough cleaning while I still can, you know, bend down and scrub and all that fun stuff, and then just kind of keep up with it. And then I'll probably need help, like, right before the baby comes to clean it all one more time again. And, of course, just keep up with it when the baby's here. But I went out shopping yesterday for those cleaning supplies. I try to stay away from, like, the harsh ones, like the bleach, and I try to, like, go like, organic or whatever. Just things that are a little bit better, I guess. Nothing's really good when it comes to cleaning supplies, but I try to stay away from the really harsh, like, the extra strong chemicals. What the heck was I saying? Oh, yeah. So we went through the candy aisle. And usually when I go through a candy aisle, I'm like, oh my gosh, like, I want that, and that. Please. I didn't want any of it. Any of it. I didn't want any of it. I was like, oh my gosh. All I wanted yesterday was chili and Tostitos chips. Something salty and something like chili. I don't know. I wanted chili so bad. The cravings have already started. All I wanted was chili, grapes. What else? I've been craving something else, but I forget what the heck it is now. Maybe it wasn't that big of a craving, but grapes and chili, the weirdest combination ever. Probably not at the same time, but that's all I've been wanting to eat. And it's funny because I'll make myself something to eat, and then after I eat, like, I'm about to eat it, I'm like, I don't really want that anymore. So, oh my gosh, this is seriously, like, the worst case of PMS also, because, like, I will be so happy 1 second, and then the next second I'll be irritable as shit. Like, I will rip your face off and wear it like a mask and mimic the stupid things that you are saying. Like, I get so irritable about the stupidest things. I feel terrible. I don't want to, you know, take it out on TJ. I don't want to take it out on everybody, but it's just so difficult. Work has been so hard. I can't work more than 5 hours without feeling absolutely exhausted. I've been passing out by like 9 or 10 the latest every single night. I've been just tired. So working my night shifts have been very difficult. Mornings are much easier for me after like 11, because that's usually when the morning sickness kind of subsides for a little bit, but then it kicks back up again around like 4 or 5. So I try to schedule my work around that, but tonight I actually unfortunately have to work 3 to 8, but like I said, my morning sickness hasn't really kicked in or anything, so hopefully it'll be easier tonight. Also, seriously guys, I have been so unbelievably constipated. Like, all I want to do is poop. And I can't. It's awful, and like they tell you not like to obviously strain it whether you're pregnant or not. Like, it's just not really good for you, but all I want to do is poop. Like, the one enjoyment you can get out of life is poop, and I just can't do it. And then it's funny though, because one day I'll be wicked constipated, and then next it'll be like Hershey squirts at the butthole, literally. Like, it's so gross. Like, I never expected pregnancy to be like this, guys. It's terrible. So, Also, in the videos, I'm going to try to keep track of the weeks. I'm going to go for an ultrasound soon, actually. And most of you are like, why are you going to go now? You're only a month pregnant. One, I need proof of pregnancy to go into one of the, to get one of the health insurances, and they usually don't even accept doctor's visits until, like I said, about 12 weeks, so I figured if I get an ultrasound, that's going to be proof enough, and I know you don't want to get too many of them, but one's not going to harm it. And also we want to try to figure out the length of the baby, to figure out exactly how far along I am so we can take action from there. I don't know, I'm so, like, out of breath. That's the thing, I'll run out of breath so fast, and stairs are my worst enemy. I can go up, like, 5 steps and be like, oh my lord, oh shit, I just smacked my boobs, and that's another thing I want to talk to you guys about. My boobs haven't been growing, they're already big, but they haven't been growing anymore recently. I know that they're producing milk because they're so sore, like, even if somebody, like, brushes against it, it's just so, it hurts so bad. And I'm just being, like, very gentle right now, and they're just so heavy. Like, I feel like somebody, like, tied a 25-pound weight, like, 2 25-pound weights to strings, and then attached the strings to my nipples. Like, that's how I feel. This series is so gruesome, but serious, guys, pregnancy, I heard, is awesome, but it's not pretty. It's not pretty. On the upside, I don't get my period for 9 months. Woo! No tampons. I'm pretty excited about that, I'm not gonna lie, but my parents are so stinking cute. Oh, I gotta show you guys something really quick. Hold on. Okay, so before I continue that really quick thing that I'm gonna show you, you guys are probably wondering how our parents took it. TJ's parents found, his mom found out before mine did, because she knew something was wrong, so came over and was like, what is wrong? Like, TJ was in a panic, I was in a panic, and we ended up having to tell her. So she found out, she's so ecstatic. TJ's older sister is actually about 8 months pregnant right now, so it kind of works out that our babies will only be, like, about a year apart, so they won't grow up, alone or anything, but they were so excited. I was more scared to tell my parents, which at first, like, I said it, like, I had gotten my mother, my grandmother, my brother, those were the only people that were in the house at the time. I gathered them in the kitchen, and I gave my mom a little bag with a pair of pink socks in it. I don't know what the gender is, but that's the only socks I had found. So immediately she knew I was pregnant. So at first, like, nobody said anything. Like, they all kind of stared at me, and I was crying because I was scared of their reaction, I'm not gonna lie. And they were just, like, dead silent. So we're just kind of sitting there, like, what do we do? Then my mom started crying, and you could tell she was just, I love my mom. She is one of those people that do want me to be married before I have children, which I wanted too, so I was disappointed about it too, but after a while, after we started talking a little bit about what, like, the next steps are gonna do, you could tell she got so excited. Now, all she does is talk about the baby, and she is so excited. This is actually, like, I am what made her a grandmother. I'm not an aunt. None of my brothers, my 3 brothers, have kids yet. Well, one is 14, so he better not have a kid. And none of my cousins who live, like, around the area have kids. A couple of my cousins from New York who aren't really, like, that close to us have kids, so we don't really consider them to make them, like, grandparents or great aunties or whatever. It's just kind of like this family that would kind of change the title of people. So I'm the first one giving, my aunts, more nieces or nephews, and my parents are now grandparents, and my grandmother is a great-grandmother. And they were so, so, so excited. So I'm really excited that they are so supportive. I am so lucky to have a really supportive group behind me from both sides of the family. And the reason I'm not bringing this video up until Saturday is because tomorrow, Friday, I'm going to tell the rest of TJ's family. So his other sister, his cousins, his aunts, and everything. So I didn't want the internet to know before his family knew. So But anyway, so what I ran to go get is my mom is so cute. She says she has something else for me today, but because this is her first grandbaby, like everything that she's been planning on giving her first grandbaby is coming out. So this is the first baby book I got. It's called I Love You Stinky Face. It is so stinking cute. I read it and oh my gosh, it's just basically about like the kid is asking, you know, like, what if I was a big green monster? Would you still love me? If I was a cyclops, would you still love me? And it's just cute, like, yes, of course, I'd love you. I'd do this for you if you were this. I would do this for you if you were that. It's just really, really cute, but that is the nickname that my mom wants to give my first kid, which is Stinky Face. So this is what the book looks like. This is what the back looks like. So I'm very excited to read it to my kid. So I don't know, my first baby book, and also she knew about the book What to Expect When You're Expecting, but it is very much just kind of like a textbook. So she got me Pregnancy, the Beginner's Guide, and I really like this book. I actually have it bookmarked here, where this is actually telling you about what to eat, what to kind of stay away from, and I didn't like particularly pull this page up. I was just reading from the beginning. And it's cool though because it'll actually tell you like on the top like month 1, it'll have weeks. It has pictures, which I love picture books. What else does it have? Let's see. Oh, it'll tell you, like, if you're experiencing symptoms, like, what to do to kind of calm them down. Again, what's normal, what's not normal, what you should be cautious about. It'll also say almost 90% of women develop stretch marks. Like, it'll tell you, like, little tips up here of what to expect. Let's see, like, weeks 22 to 26, and I say like daytime and nighttime. It'll just tell you like what's going on every single day. I really like this, and it also has tips. It also has like, look, father's fears. It'll also have tips for the other partner. Let's see what else. Essential lists, so baby's wardrobe when you get higher up on the weeks list. It tells you everything you'll probably need. So I really like this book. I've read it only one night so far, just because, like I said, I've been very tired. Even shows you on the front like exercise, boy, girl, fatherhood, maternity, body, relaxing, beauty, birth food, everything. And I am planning on nursing. I heard it does hurt for the first week, but my mom said, you know, you can start and you can stop. At any time if you feel like you just can't continue on or anything, and she's like, you know, you can pump and just put it into a bottle if you're worried about you know, feeding out in public or anything. And that's like one of my biggest fears. I don't know, I care what people think to an extent. I don't care that people know I'm pregnant. I tell everybody that I'm pregnant. But the fact that I don't have a ring on my finger, and because I look very young, because I am very young, I know I'm going to get very judged and very, like, looked down upon. But not by everybody, but by a lot of people. Even some of you who are watching this video. I know you're going to kind of look down on me and everything, but that's just kind of something that I have to face because I want my child to be born. I could have very easily chose to have an abortion, which I don't necessarily agree on, but we won't get into that subject. But regardless of what other people think, I am so unbelievably excited for this baby to come in the summertime, and I cannot believe how close August feels. I thought originally it was October, and I was way off in my months, and I thought that October was coming quickly, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like it's August. So I will keep you guys updated. I will try to do kind of like, maybe not a daily vlog, but maybe like an every other day type of thing, or maybe a weekly thing. Excuse me, oh my gosh, I'm so gassy. I'll try to keep you guys updated about what's going on with my symptoms, if they're getting better or worse, if I've seen any bump coming. Ultrasounds, I'll definitely keep you guys updated on. Doctor's visits, all that fun stuff. So I hope you guys are going to enjoy this series. And again, I hope it helps people who have been pregnant, who are pregnant, or who are planning or maybe not planning on getting pregnant. But yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching this first episode, and I will see you next time.